The regular season may be over in the Football League, and it's now time for the agony and the ecstasy of the playoffs. I'm joined with the two esteemed colleagues here, Mike Triffitt and Paul Finnigen, who head up the anti-post section of the football department. We're going to start off by looking at the Championship. Down to 4 now. Derby finished 3rd place. They head the market, lads. 9-4 favourites. Are they good value?
Well, it's the usual thing, isn't it, with the playoffs? You can make a case out for all 4.
We hope so, anyway.
Yeah. Form goes out the window as usual. It's anyone
if you were
could
looking
win,
at
really.
form, Derby are the form team out of the 4 of them, aren't they, at the moment? So they finished the season really strongly. Obviously they drew 1-1 in the last game of the season, but
Before that
they didn't
won
have anything to play for then, did they?
Before that, won the last 4 in the Spain. Really, they looked to have a team brimming with goals. I know Patrick Bamford's left quite an impression after starting the season with MK Dons in League One. But not for you. You don't look enthused.
I mean, they are worthy favourites, but they've been up there all season, and when you think they were sort of 33-1 at the beginning, weren't they, to win it? So they've done very well to even get into the playoffs. I mean, we do like QPR, me and Paul. Amazingly, we both agree on this one.
BetVictor, official betting partners of Rangers, so we cheer them on
That's
with
not why I
vigour.
put them up there.
I mean,
They haven't reached the potential of them really this year, I don't think. The players they've got, they should have walked this league, really.
they were strong favourites at the outset. Everyone backed them to win the title. So it was a great result for us, the bookmakers, that they didn't win it.
They said they were odds on for the title back in December time. I think 8-11 for the title.
they did
and
touch odds on, didn't
4's
they?
on to go up, but like you said, they've had a wobble.
Yeah, fell away badly. Easily made the playoffs. They've probably been very unlucky with injuries. Charlie Austin missed most of the season. He's obviously back now. Might get a new forward, isn't it, really? He's going to be the key man for him. Ravel Morrison, as we know, why
He's
West
been-
Ham let him
yeah.
go, it's
Kind of
incredible.
godsend getting them for them.
He's probably the best player in the Championship, isn't he, at the moment?
Behind
blimey.
Danny Ings, well, I suppose he's a Premier League player now, so...
But you're going to say, well, but they go to Wigan for the first leg, winning cracking league despite, again, cup run.
I mean, the thing
Possibly.
with Wigan, like you say, they've had a long season, Europa League, FA Cup run, they've played a lot of games.
I went to watch Burnley against Wigan a couple of weeks ago when we needed to win for promotion, and I wasn't impressed with him that day at all. I don't know if it was just one-off, obviously, I see them at the game, but Burnley were far too good for him that day. And if I'm using that game as a marker, they don't look good enough to beat the likes of Derby and QPR for me.
There you go, Paul Finnigen spoken. QPR 23-10 and the draw 23-10 when QPR go to Wigan at the weekend. Or QPR 8-13, the double result market. Do we get the mortgage on them, Paul?
I won't go that far.
It's hard to say what's going to happen in individual games. I mean, 4-5 to qualify out with QPR, evens Wigan. I think perhaps they should be a bit shorter than that. And
Scurry back.
yeah, and also just sort of saying about QPR, very similar profile to West Ham, who were sort of touted as strong title favourites 2 years ago. Failed, but then came up in the playoffs when they beat Blackpool at Wembley, and I think it's very similar QPR to West Ham. And as I say, with Morrison, Richard Dunn at the back as well. I haven't mentioned him. He's an old hand.
Rob Green
he knows
as
what
well.
needs to be done. So
Game players,
I think QPR for me. I'm strong on QPR. 5-2. Good bet.
We've not mentioned the outsiders. Like in horse red terms, always mention the rag of the field.
No, I mean-
Brighton 7-2 from 12s after nicking 6th place from Reading. And do you give them a chance
They've got
post
the
Derby?
momentum now, aren't they? They're full of positivity after scraping it on the last day, the way they did. I mean, they are unbeaten in the last 8, I think, but they've sort of just been a little bit below, the top 4 or 5 all the way through, just lacking that bit of class, I think, and they do draw a lot of games.
There's always a team isn't there, that come with a late run. Brighton, as you say, pinched it at the death at the weekend, and amazingly, Derby did finish 13 points clear of Brighton.
Yeah, they just want the class of Derby and QPR.
Massive
don't
golfing
they?
class.
I think Brighton are a decent enough team, capable of beating anyone on the day, but not consistent enough for me, and perhaps too reliant on Alomar up front.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
So it's QPR for these lads. It's QPR for me. Hopefully, we're playing Premier League football next season. You're lucky.